Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Up next, it's our main event. between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Liking, go, Reed, go. Go.
Taylor again. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pass brought in by Watson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Get up. Go.
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Abani Kanda now up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready.
Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. He tacks on the extra point. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Cougar 19. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Packers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
A handoff right for Abanikanda. And he's out the clear. At the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
Get it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Into the secondary past the 40. Into the red zone. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. He loses the football. And he falls on it. They're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the end route. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. 4th down, pass coming. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. This is Trujillo, trying to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass play now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. He's going to throw this one. Pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on.
Back now, pressure coming. We've got a screen to the running back. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Golden. A lot of space ahead. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they're going to be sacked at the 11 after that play. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Colts.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Like it. Ready. Cougar 19. Big lock.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Packers pick it up. There he goes on the right side. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready? Ready?
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. First and 10.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Come on. Ready?
Here's a give for Abani Conda. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. And it's Justin Wally getting there for the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
On the set.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has it downfield, working the left. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one hits for 30. And it'll give the Packers the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going with Abani Conda on the ground. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That was touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
It's a gain of 52 yards.
Ready?
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30.
The 27-yard line.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
with how hard it is to get an open look downfield. Can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That's on target to Pierce. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Here's another for him. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Colts cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut down the field, Golden. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throw here, third down. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Count to 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Packers' 47-yard line.
Go.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
From the gun on third down. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Cowboy 80. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. It's complete. This is Nguka. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Bass now to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Panther Street. Let's go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Gets him on the in route. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
All in left side. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Ready, set.
1st down from the 42.
Check smash, check smash. Set. Ready. Let go.
Abani Condon gets it going right. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep running away with this. This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He tossed to Taylor, headed left. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 12.
76.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Starting this drive with a design run. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Going with a screen to Taylor. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They give to Taylor, right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. Taken in by Pierce. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, set. 19. Ready.
Here's the throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready up.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Hey, check that, street. Get up.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Packers close to beginning the year 4-0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Argentina, orange Richard Mille on me dancing just like Bia, going against Glizz, I wouldn't want to be
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, what began as just a good start to this